Oh, allora. Ok, andiamo a fare la sottomissione. Perché no, lo seguiva già? Però aspetta. Se questa pistola porta 12 proiettili. No, me ne carica sempre solo 6. Boh, vabbè. Perché è sparita?
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried.
Oh, quindi è tipo qualcuno da questa parte? Tu non sai niente di questa storia, eh?
Good evening.
No, ok, via.
Goodbye.
Magna. Ah no. Dobbiamo per forza cercare di qua.
Oh my god!
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
No, ma cazzo, la mossa per... vabbè. Sì, ma io ho deciso che non ammazzerò nessun cittadino. Ah, davvero, è la prima volta che ci gioco, ho deciso che non ciuccio il sangue a nessuno di quelli simpatici. Praticamente su sto gioco si possono ammazzare solo effettivamente quelli che ti vogliono uccidere, no? Quindi... Ah, però riparto da qui con tutta l'energia. Non è male. Mi dispiace, topo.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Non c'è un altro? No. Riproviamo, eh. Che lo so che probabilmente dovrei lasciar perdere perché non so a livello giusto, però... Aspetta, leggo. Ah, ok. Cazzo. Non va bene, non va bene. Già non va bene così. No, no, no. No! Ah. No! Ah, tua. Ok. Beh, il signor Bates deve finirla, ok? No, come qualità internet? Ma che palle! Ah, topino. Ah, ma il topino sta... Quella è gente che sta sotto, ok, quindi mi dovrò prima raccogliere la roba qui. Scellini, ok. Scatola di pillole. Qui nient'altro. Ma che fa schiva? Tua. Ah, no, no. Ah! Ah. Che cazzo, basta? Ok. Ah, però c'è. Squitta, squitta. Yum.
This is despicable.
Sì. Zitto che serve per ridarsi energia. Oh, ciao, ti ho salvato. Prima fammi rubare quello che c'è qua.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Cura per la cecità. Ah, c'è qualcosa di là che non ho preso. Oh. Ah, questo. Perfetto. Ok. No, ho già preso la roba qui. Boh, vabbè. Ma perché richiudi le porte? Lascia aperte le porte. Ok. Ciao. Come va? Tutto a posto?
What happened?
Fate affari tua.
Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Ha salvato un cittadino, tornerà al suo quartiere la notte seguente. Ok? Ah, arrivederci, arrivederci, arrivederci. Dopo, dopo, gnamma.
I can't believe I'm
Che bello,
doing
tutto questo
this.
mi riporta a Dishonored. Oltre ad esserci tutto il bel ambiente di Dishonored, visto che tanto alla fine è come se fosse ambientato in Inghilterra pure quello, ci mangiamo anche i topi come Dishonored, ok. Allora... Ok. Non era qui. Ok, stavamo facendo questo. Ok, 44 metri da lì.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. Did you hear me? Over there! There's one of them.
No! C'è la miseria la stamina. Ah. Oh! 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 Penso che mi sparavi e basta. Scegli tua.
Back in the grave, you! The bloody grave!
Che male malissimo che mi hanno fatto, ma vabbè. Ci sono tutti molto troppo più forti di me. Dici perché non ti fai? Sei tranquillo che devi andare in farmacia? Oh no, le cuffie. Le cuffie. Rieccoci. Ok, allora secondo me non ce la faccio. a sconfiggerli, visto che sono due. Potete venire tipo qua. Ah, capito? Ah, vabbè. Non era così impossibile, però. Però c'è i caricamenti lunghi. Vanno mori.
Turn around, sir.
Ma come già sta girato da sta parte?
If you spot one, fire. Stupid beast!
Vedo pulsante. Vabbè. Non posso swappare. Non posso swappare. Vedo. Ok. I cadaveri spariscono. No! Vabbè, ci riproviamo.
If you spot one, fire. We have to stop it! Christ! Come on! Fuck, he's dead! Let's pin him down! Shit!
Ok.
He's more! One of them dead!
Qua.
Send you back in the fucking grave!
Yeah!
Ciao. Ok. Uff. Rumore di topi? Dove? No. Oh, sali? Aver fuoco e i danni permanenti. Ok. I topi si sentono ma non ci stanno, non vale mica. Oh, nuovo collezionabile, che però non mi stai facendo vedere, era questo? Sì. Vabbè. Ah, paletto. Ok. Ok. Dobbiamo tornare da lei, quindi l'abbiamo finito. Evviva! Ok. Ci mo tocca arrivarci. Voglio un topo da mangiare. No, ok. Topini, topini. Niente topini, vabbè. Ok, abbiamo raccolto tutto e andati da tutte le parti. Sembra non ci sia altro da vedere e raccogliere da queste parti. Dov'è l'entrata? Di qua?
We may lack the resources, but we have some of the most
Oh, eccola, eccola, eccola.
My blood and soul.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm.
Vabbè, diciamo la stessa cosa. Eccolo qua.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
Mi ha dato un campione di sangue. Ah, e abbiamo sbloccato l'ultima
Tell me,
cosa.
Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense, now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal.
Ah, però, aspetta.
Good evening,
I need blood.
Posso...
Tell you mean
Yes.
you have.
Why fear?
No, no, ok, no, la scelta è la scelta.
I'll leave
Ok,
you,
giusto.
See her again.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Tell me what really
E
happened.
vabbè.
I went with a
Indizio non
whore
riuscito, pazienza.
in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Why did...
I wa-
Goodbye for now.
Damn. The pain. See her again.
Oh, allora ritorniamo alle missioni che erano qui, ok. Oh, raggiungiamo la farmacia. Devo fare il farmaco per il raffreddore. Facciamo una cosa per volta, abbiamo queste 3, se famo quelle. Quindi... lontana la farmacia, oh. No. Ah, sta là. Ok.
It's locked.
Peccato. Ok, grazie. Gli altri non hanno lasciato nulla, ok. Gente morta così. Caccia. Che fatica vanno a farmacia. Ma posso fregare a balestra di questo? No, eh?
Look lively! It's all...
Ah! Acci tua! Non piega i comandi in ritardo, se non mi calcolo bene la stamina. Allora, aia. Cacchio, cacchio, cacchio. Cacchio. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah, cazzo. Vaffanculo. Ah. Niente. No. Veramente mi uccide un sacco di roba a quanto pare, ma vabbè. Tipo anche la luce di sta finestra. Il quale metterò troppo vicino per la cam, ma almeno non mi acceco. Ma veramente l'avrei evitato, ma non è. È morto. Bene. Abbiamo ammazzato uno che era decisamente un boss. Ah, ecco l'ordine. Ma purtroppo se lo sono magnato.
Main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Ok, mo devo tornare indietro a raccontargli cosa è successo. Oppure potrei continuare a girare qui. Bene, abbiamo sbloccato una scorciatoia, ottimo. Sembra di capire che ah, quindi avrei potuto evitare il ponte facendo così. Ok. Abbiamo imparato qualcosa di nuovo. Pensavo fossero tornati questi, invece.
Stay lively! It's on to us!
Ah, vabbè.
I wish I could be sick again. Blood boil with the fever. I wonder why the cosmics.
Ok, lo devo trovare. Dove? No.
Good evening, Doctor.
And good evening to you.
Sì, ok.
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease, with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Ok, ok. Da dove sono venuto? Ok, da qui. Ipoclorito di sodio, bergamato di potassio, sodio e potassio.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
Vabbè, speriamo che non è pericoloso, dai.
I'm quite busy.
Thank you for your time.
As for me, I'm so tired, blundering idiot.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr.
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive? Or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Ok.
I will not let you down, my boy.
I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
You always knew the words to calm the children. Blundering idiot. We have some of the most brilliant minds in London at Pembroke.
Ah, ok. Bene.
It's locked. At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula. It's locked, all right.
Se qui dentro c'è qualcos'altro di interessante.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Ok. A questo punto, prima di proseguire,
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
How can you be affected by the misery around you, and be so heartless at the same time? Which is the real you, Nurse Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reed. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient, or when you grant him useless medication?
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. It's locked.
No!
It's locked, all right.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr.
Ma
Reed.
no,
Goodbye.
io cerco quell'altra. Allora, prima di tutto, chiama medicina.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are...
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
I have to go now, sir. But don't...
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor.
I've read your son's medical report, Beatrice. It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
He was at death's door when he was brought here. I just want him to be better as soon as possible.
He's not out of the woods yet, you know. He might need to stay here longer than expected.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reed. People here only seem to focus on contagious patients. I worry my poor Mortimer will be neglected.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Oh, sconosciuto.
I cannot enter.
E ok, niente, allora perfetto, quindi questi abbiamo fatti tutti. Qui non c'è niente. Oh, e qui invece oh, è molto lontano. Quindi probabilmente i nemici saranno anche molto forti. Capirei. Ok, comunque uno sta qui e uno sta qui. Quindi per ora andiamo ad aumentare il livello e a dormire come ci consiglio. Ciao.
It's locked, all right. It's locked. Good evening, Doctor.
Dr. Reed.
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties. Tell me what you really think about it.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit. I trust Nurse Brannigan with my life. She has what it takes to be a great doctor.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reed, a time will come when skill and skill alone will determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Ok.
to stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Ok, per ora devo fare tutte cose qui. Boh. A questo punto facciamole. Il tizio sarà rimasto lì sotto? No. Eccolo. Oh, ciao. Senti meglio? Meno male, va. Pronto? Oh.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe only the strongest will survive in these dark times.
If there must be only one, in the end, make no mistake, I'll be the winner.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, oh, I like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox. Good evening.
Doctor...
Goodbye. Good evening, Nurse Brett.
Good evening.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, Nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening.
Doctor.
Sempre il tippetto di prima.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Chi c'è lì? Qualcuno che per ora sta troppo male.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see the city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
Goodbye, Milton.
Oh, ok. Il porto, il porto. Vedete se mo qua la porta si apre.
I cannot enter.
Ma te chi sei?
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats.
Meglio, mi magno.
Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is... nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
No thanks, sir. Unless you're able to get rid of every rat in London.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Fino swappa.
It's locked, all right.
Si è andato infilando le fogne, ha detto. Io mi sa che nelle fogne non ci posso ancora andare più. Sarà tipo qua sotto che non ci posso andare, vabbè.
Have you found us?
Not yet, sir.
All right. What do you want to know?
I have all...
Thank you.
Ma non me lo dà come missione però, perché? Boh, vabbè. Immagino che qui
I cannot enter.
Are you deaf?
This must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade. No wonder he wants it back. Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here, like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
You again.
Goodbye.
Someone's playing a right strange game.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
What can you tell me about...
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in...
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Behind all your crude words...
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway?
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear?
Violence is an efficient tool.
So you decide who lived?
Yes, Doctor. Just like...
Booth Dig...
You have no idea how... What is it, Doctor?
Behind all your...
Romance.
Can I see what...
As long as you have money.
Someone's playing a right strange game.
Been a while since we've seen any new faces.
You again? What are you...
Tell me about the man you killed.
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
I think you're wrong. Maybe the docks have always been violent, but you can't say the living don't suffer because of it.
And then what? Let the commies and the anarchy...
Goodbye, Mr.
Ti ho chiesto se stai bene.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello.
Can I offer you my medical help, Miss Cox?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living?
I drink.
Why do you drink?
Maybe it's because I...
You sound very...
That's because...
Don't you...
I'd love to, but I don't have the time.
Is there anything in...
How dare you say so?
No reason at...
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything...
How dare you say so?
Why?
Cynicism.
No.
Let me...
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Surely you must...
Sure. I wanted...
Sounds like you were...
No, sir.
Do you really think the world is that...
No, I believe we...
I want to know more about...
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no...
Do you still see your comrades, then?
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my...
Do you believe in a bloodless...
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Should have offered a drink to the boy.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening.
You remember...
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
What can you tell me about...
It's not that bad.
Who? How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Welcome back, Doctor.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Okay.
losing my mind.
No, interessante, l'ultima volta qui non ci si poteva andare. Ok, raccogliamo tutto il raccoglibile. Una cassaforte così grossa e c'era uno scellino dentro, ma va bene. Ah, ok, quindi c'è...
It's locked, all right.
Ok.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now.
Ok. Allora. Peccato che se ne può guardare una per volta. Allora, questa sta... lì sotto. Potremmo vedere come stanno. Questo sta qui che sembra vicino ma manco tanto. E quello che si può fare insieme a quello di lei. Tu chi sei?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Anzi, prima ti chiedo come stai, va?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
Ok. Gli serve quello per raffreddore.
I will see you later. What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about...
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who...
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. Know I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Goodbye, Mr. Fish.
Ok, visto che stiamo qui vicino, prepariamo la medicina per il raffreddore, per il tizio. Oh, ma soprattutto non ho chiesto a quelli del bar come stavano.
Welcome back, Doctor. Do you need an... I'm all right, Doctor.
Ok, lui sta
Goodbye,
bene.
Mister.
Posto, ciao.
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise.
You're still working at it?
Do you require...
I'm fine, sir.
Ok, questa pure sta bene, ciao. Oh, adesso...
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Do you require...
Yeah.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Goodbye, Mr.
I can feel it coming in my bones.
Ok.
A wave of bitter death to drown.
Crazy bastards! Get away from me, you bastard! You won't get me here! Get out! What are you people? Get the fuck out!
Ok.
Come on! And I will show you
Ah, no. Ma come cazzo ha fatto a prendermi? Quando fa così mi fa Perry. Ne sono usciti altri. Ah! Mannaggia la puttana.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Are you sure? Young man.
Che vuoi?
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Yeah. Bene. Ma come ci vado là sopra?
Not a safe place right now, sir. Stop! Right now! It ain't human!
E allora... Ma per... Ah, ok, ristiamo qua. Perché caricamento in corso?
You again. What do you want?
Bello è che non volevo niente, cioè...
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Cioè, a volte c'hanno dei caricamenti che non si capiscono, vabbè. Quindi non so come andare qua sotto.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. It's locked.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. See them back?
Mori. Oh, messaggio. Ah, thank you Andrew, but not so good.
I'd head back if I were you, sir.
Non si può neanche abbassare, no?
It's mine! I'll take it!
Ok. Ah, vabbè. Alubara.
Sir, no civilians allowed.
It's locked.
Ok. It's close. Chiuso pure qua. Chiuso, come ce vado da questi? Va bene, non ora.
Right.
Ah, in alto. Bene.
With so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Ma perché devo tenerle io? Ok, porta sbloccata. Ma chi è? Dove sta soprattutto? Ah, è quello, vabbè, però non so nemmeno che medicina gli devo portare. Vabbè. E questo? No, questo. Ah, quindi c'è una scorciatoia anche di qua. Vediamola un po'. Ok, lì, perfetto. Fermi tutti. Quindi ci posso andare.
I
Oh, allora, aspetta. Allora, quella vuole proprio una cosa che sta lì. Questi sono deboli.
Stupid beast!
Ma devo ammazzare. Ma c'è Ermitra.
Oh, Christ! Head to you! Shit!
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Don't come any closer. Elise! Watch it! good place for a stroll.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary. This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Ok, mo devo trovare la casa di bombardamenti. Deve essere una casa mezza distrutta.
This is no place for you, sir. Step away!
Step away.
Die, Leeds!
Yes.
Eccolo.
The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
Oh, eccoli.
May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Ok. Allora, la collana è lì su, non sappiamo dove sta, vabbè, poi la cerchiamo. Qui dobbiamo riportare bottiglie. Qui dobbiamo riparlare a lei. E qua dice riporta lamparente, ma questo è quello che stanno qui. Ma è tutto chiuso. Quindi, boh. Ci penserò più avanti. Riporta il coltello. Ok. Questi invece stavano tutte e due lì su. E lì su probabilmente stanno peggio di qua, quindi ok. Sì, no, ma rimettiamo di andare a parlare con lei. Perfetto, vedo che ha salvato, quindi mi dovrei ritrovare qua dentro. Perfetto, ciao a tutti!